Honestly, feel like a kage when I'm coming, I'm proving no one can fuck with me. Dish my prophecy, Piju Kurama, we bonded together, you see my nacho. Yo guys, what's good today? No, what if Deku was a descendant of Kakashi Hatake? So, oh, after, while after Boruto happened, Kakashi decided to hook up with a woman, and they had a child. And then the Hatake bloodline would keep on being passed through the generations until finally it's I'ma say over it's a no screw up. I'm just say it's it's 18th generation and until it's in the My Hero world. Everything is way more advanced than from the current time. So yeah, when Izuku was born, he was born with white hair, like his, uh, like the, like his descend, like the person he's descended from. He has, so yeah, and the doctors and Inko are surprised since Hazashi has black hair and Inko has green hair, and so Hazashi thinks Inko cheated on him, as he's like, "Did you cheat on me, woman?" She's like, "What?" She says, "Did you cheat on me?" And she's like, "No, you're always home. You're always at home with me. So so even though I was cheating on you, you would have been known." He's like, "I want a DNA test immediately." As they do that, and it's the baby Sasashi's. Although it's the white hair is just a genetic altercation from Inko's side of the family. So yeah, Sasashi's like, "Sorry, Inko." And she's like, "It's okay. It's understandable though." So yeah, and so then Izuku will live out his life normally until the age of 4, where he was where his parents were killed, moved into an orphanage, where he met a boy and a girl. These people being Obito Uchiha and Rin Nohara, with their quirks. Obito's quirk being the Sharingan, so, and fire breathing. So yeah, and and then Rin's quirk is is a healing quirk, kind of like the medical ninjutsu, basically. As they're like, "What's your quirk, Izuku?" As he says, "Nature release. I can manipulate all 5 of the elements. Although the one I'm most proficient in is lightning." As they're like, "Cool. One of your friends?" As he's like, sure. As one day they go exploring in a cave, and then the cave begins to cave in. As it was on Izuku's birthday as well, he he decided to take Obito's Sharingan at his request. Since I'm gonna say a piece of rock fell and cut through his eye, and the piece was very sharp, so it pierced through it. Don't know the Kakashi like scar. So yeah. So now it's just Izuku and Ren. And so a year later, on on his birthday again, the the orphanage they lived in was attacked. So and Ren was taken hostage. And one of the dudes had a quirk that was uncontrollable. And so and the other dude had a quirk that was like the ceiling in Naruto. So they used it to seal his quirk inside the ring, which was kind of like the Three Tails. So yeah, Izuku was asked by Ren to kill her, so she wouldn't be able to hurt anyone. But little did, but then when he tried to kill one of the dudes, she jumped in the way. And if you're wondering what happened to Obito after that, after the cave-in, the I'm gonna say Izuku went back and found Obito's body as he burnt the corpse to make sure no one would get a hold of his power, especially the Sharingan, since it was so powerful. And so his eye evolved into the Mangekyo. And the ship for this is... No, comment down below. Do you want me to do female Bakugo? Yeah, Reiko, or female Todoroki? So yeah. So yeah, Izuku does that. And so now he kills all the men there. As he then lives on his own for the past, for some years, and becomes the vigilante known as the Blue Fang. Until one day, a week before the training camp arc, I'ma say, Izuku was captured. Was apprehended by Aizawa, and he was taken to UA as part of the villain and vigilante rehabilitation program. So yeah, Izuku, just without having a choice, decides to do it. So he decides to join the rehab. So he does that, and then the day of the training camp, he's introduced to the class. As then as he's like, greetings, Izuku Hatake here. As they're all, as Katsuki, as the female Katsuki jumps up as she says, Izu? As he's like, as he gets a flood of memories of him and Kachan. As she's like, hey cat, long time no see. As she runs up to him and hugs him and starts to tear up. As she says, where have you been? I missed you so much. As he's like, well, as he explains what happened to him and why he has the mask and the headband over his eye. Yes, he's out like a kakashi. As he's like, well, let's go. We got it. Isn't a training camp today or something? As like, oh yeah. As they all pack up and get ready to go. As I'm saying, they already moved into the dorms. Like after the USJ happened, Nezu decided to move them all into the dormitories. So yeah, hang on, give me a sec. So yeah, as I was saying, I just turned on my light real quick. So yeah, when Izuku and everyone gets on the bus and they arrive, he immediately senses who's there. As they're like, as he's like, as he jumps up and on top of the bus with no one noticing. But as he also grabs Katsuki's hand, no, actually Katsumi's hand. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, so this is only gonna be like 20 minutes or so. What if Deku had anti-quirk Grimmar will probably come out probably like later tonight. I'm still thinking about the time I want to release that. I'm just trying to get I just decided to do a triple upload today since I've been doing videos less frequently. So I just wanted to provide for you guys. So yeah. So as he does that, he goes and does he cocks me just right on the bus as I'm gonna say that he can use that his quirk is just chakra. He just says it's nature release, so no one gets really gets confused. So when he water walks and tree walks and stuff like that, he just says, "I use the natural energy in the air to air, and whenever when I'm walking on water, I use my water style and my nature energy to walk on the water." As I was just impressed. As he charges, as when they all get there, Izuku and Cosme are just on the roof as they're like, "Took you guys long enough." As they're like, "Wait, how long have you guys been there?" "Oh, ever since y'all fell off the avalanche." As they're like, "Wait, what?" "Yes." I'm surprised the teachers didn't notice. I'm as like, "How'd you do that?" As he does one of the hand signs. Sorry about that. As he says, "A shinobi never reveals their secrets, fools." As he just body flickers. Zing. That's like, how do you do that? So, anyways, the training camp attack happens, but Deku versus Muscular, Deku absolutely bodies him, long story short. And he smacks a Chidori as he's like, "Right, kitty?" As he stabs it through Muscular's muscle fibers and hits him and stabs him in his stomach as he kicks him off, which doesn't kill Muscular but knocks him the fuck out. The fuck out. As just for comedy sakes, Smokey paws out of nowhere as he's like, "You gotta knock the fuck out." Like how he did in Friday. It's like, "You gotta knock the fuck out." So, yeah. If you guys have not watched Friday, you're probably uncultured. It's one of the most funniest movies ever. It's the meme for when they go, "Damn!" You guys did not know that? Watch it. It's funny as hell. Long story short. Anyways, back to the story. And so when Izuku brings Koda to Aizawa, the training camp happens completely differently thanks to Izuku's heightened skills, Sharingan, and his wide arrangement of jutsus. The villains don't actually capture Bakugo this time. They almost did, but Izuku came in last second, body flickering, kicking Dabi in the face and grabbing Bakugo while he lost his grip and pulled her away. So yeah, and when the raid happened, yeah, it's completely different too. when they save Eri, they go and do it. And this Izuku completely decimates Overhaul. And actually, I'm gonna say he accidentally kills Overhaul using. So I'm gonna say he developed the kidding technique, as he's like, I call this jutsu kidding. Naruto in 15 minutes. By the way, it's like now be gone with the booty clap, bitch. Just as he sends it down, as Overhaul said, did he just say booty? As it just hits him and kills him. As he just making stupid sounds like so it sound like Jotaro's stand. Just when he just rapidly punching. So yeah. So yeah. When Izuku does this, he no, the heroes just let him off with a warning since it was accidental and he didn't mean to. And I would say he actually adopts Eri too, since since he lived on his own, so he knows how to cook and stuff like that. And so he just asks for a bigger dorm room. So yeah. Sorry, I'm just a bit tired. So, anyways, you a second. So next we skip to the next to when they're in their second year. Every Izuku has become great friends with everyone in 1A, and 1B as well. So the time of the USJ attack comes. Well, this time Class 1B is there too. They decided to do a joint rescue exercise. As when the villains attack, Izuku has already learned about his Mangekyo and started training with it. As he sees the league there with a twice as stronger Nomu. So yeah, as he decides to take on the villains, as he beats them down pretty well too. As then when Shigaraki sends in the Nomu, Izuku has a bit of hard trouble doing it. And so what happens is, when Izuku lets his guard off down for 1 second, the Nomu was about to hit him. As I'm gonna say, Shota decides, since Izuku helped her out with her fireside, she stepped in and pushed Izuku out the way, getting hit in the process by the Nomu. As he sees Shota got her, and her ribs are broken, and almost some of her organs are almost ruptured. As it's like, Shota! As he uses the minor medical ninjutsu he knows, as his eye begins to contort and evolve, as it transforms. As his eye transforms into this, he's like, you're gonna pay for what you did to one of my friends. As then the power shuts off in the USJ, as somehow it becomes pitch black, as all you could hear is screams throughout the USJ, and the Nomu screeches. And when it becomes visible again, everyone is seen with a horrific sight. Izuku, over thousands of over hundreds, almost thousands of dead bodies of the villains of the USJ. So, in a dead Nomu with its head sliced off and its arm sliced off and its brain taken out, as long as its heart and all its organs. And all and the villains are least missing an arm, leg, or their heads, which everyone's just horrified of. As Izuku's Mangekyo design still looks like this. As when he passes out, as he's like, hello there. As he sees a white-haired man looking like him. As he's like, hello there. I just want to do that. He's like, who the hell are you? As he's like, well, somehow I ended up here. You're one of my descendants, so yeah. It's like, it's like, yeah. I'm gonna train you on everything I know. As he's like, okay. As he teaches them everything he knows, so he has them over 1K, over them 1,000 ninjutsus now. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it off here, you guys. Hope you guys enjoy. See ya, and good night, fools. Ya fools.